We got more medium insert traps, a medium to low insert chest. The chest comes pretty low down on the arm, but the shoulders are kind of the opposite. The shoulders are a little bit shorter, not even coming halfway down the arm. He's got a little bit of a shrug going on, making that trap appear higher than it is. I would probably call this more of a medium insert trap. Definitely has a lot of look. People should be aiming for getting a little bit more thickness in their trap. Some people have the angle, some people have no angle, and then they have thin traps. This is a good example of what thicker traps look like. And then based off of his structure, even though he's at a higher body fat percentage, he still has a little bit of the V-tapery look because he has so much mass, and he does have abdominal definition because he has very thick abs. I would say the upper arms slightly outpace the forearms, and that's just because he has a lot of mass in this bicep tricep area, and the brachioradialis has a good amount of mass, but the forearm flexors just don't quite have as much mass as the extensors. So you can see a little bit of the extensors, but you definitely see a lot more roundness here on the flexors. The bicep, it's definitely more of a long insert. It's not going to be peaky, but it's going to give him a lot of mass. This is going to be a lot more of a saturated, stacked kind of a look. He's a little bit too tall for 212. This is the kind of look that you get whenever you have a lot of mass with a little bit longer inserts, because that's a long forearm extensor. You can literally see the whole muscle belly right here. You can see the tendon, and it kind of flares off like a fish fillet. Boom. Check that out. That is a good kind of shot right there of the forearm flexors. That is the flexor carpi ulnaris, looking absolutely round. Somebody like this who has a shorter torso with a good amount of thickness in the lats, that's going to give them more of that T taper. So it's going to give them more of the stacked look. And then when you combine that with the arms, you're just going to see more of a saturated type of physique.